I'm at. It's where I'm at, folks. That's where I'm at. Where you at? Where you at? I'm over here. I'm in the back with the 40 and your girlie. And sorry, I went to an old school Kid Rock song. Where you at, Rock? Where are you at? Over here with your 40 and a girl. And over here with your girlie and a 40 of beer. I don't know. It was old school. Forget it. I'm old. Welcome, Picks
Right.
Parlay family. Yeah. It's me, Detroit Lenny, here with your game time decision show. We're going to go over the NBA and NHL goalie updates, injury reports, COVID news, all that jazz, and then some. Nick Earl is going to go over the NHL. Tim Earl is going to go over the NBA. I wanted to pop this up real quick on the screen so I don't forget. Don't forget to check out earlsportsbets.com/promo. 7-day package, $49. Great value there. Take advantage. The link is in the description of the video. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Doing well. Got a decent sized slate today. Mostly college basketball, but I think we have 21 college basketball plays up today, so ready to keep rolling. Hopefully, make some money.
Perfect. And don't forget, guys, if you're in the chat, if you're new to the chat, like I said, Nick Earl's going to go over the NHL, Tim Earl's going to go over the NBA, but don't forget to hit the like button, and if you have a question about a particular game, drop it in the chat. We'll go over it as soon as we're done with the injury report type stuff. I promise you, we will get back to it. Who's going first? NHL, you want to knock that out? Big boy talk?
Yeah, let's do that. There's only 3 games.
All right, perfect. I'm going to drop Tim out of here. Can you still hear me? We're
Yeah.
Good? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, talk to me about the NHL. There's only 3 games tonight. Small slate. Some games last night, kind of, Red Wings I don't want to talk about. But I hit on that Bertuzzi goal prop. 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
Kind of broke even right there.
He's the guy I pointed out there during.
You did.
Net pick and chill. So if you guys watched that, you probably cashed in on that. I personally didn't bet it, but I wish I did.
You did, and just all kinds of crap last night. If you should be checking in on Netpicks and Chill on every Tuesday night, by the way, 9:00 Eastern time. But talk to me about today's NHL report. What's going on over there? All that good stuff.
Yeah, we have 3 games, and our smallest favorite to -210. So that's the type of night we're going to have. We're starting off Montreal Canadiens and the Boston Bruins. Jake Allen making his return in net for the Montreal Canadiens. This is a Canadiens team we haven't seen since, I believe, New Year's Day. They still are without a bunch of players. Still no Gallagher, no Anderson. They are expected to get Armia and Dvorak back, which will be nice for them there. They're still very short-handed, but I think this game is going to be closer than we expect. We saw this the last time they made the return from a break. They were unavailable, or they didn't play for like 12, 13 days or whatever it was during the COVID break. They came back, and everybody was on the Lightning that night, and so was I. And the Montreal Canadiens went to overtime in a 5-4 game. I can see something similar to that tonight. On the other side, it's going to be Linus Ullmark and net. I would prefer Jeremy Swayman, especially if you're laying -350, -360 here with the Boston Bruins, or -150 on the puck line. No Foligno, no Frederick, no Clifton for the Boston Bruins as well. I took a shot here. Habs plus a 1.5. Habs team total over, and the over in general in this game. I think we see goals. I think this could be a 5-4 type of game like we saw when the Canadiens played the Lightning that game. Second game of the night, Seattle Kraken and the Dallas Stars. Philip Grubauer, Jake Ottinger, the goalies in net for this one here. Kraken are still without Morgan Geekie, Jaden Schwartz, and Brandon Tanev. And Dallas, a couple players are added to the COVID list here. Guryanov, Radulov, both added to the COVID list for these Stars. I think that this is still a Stars team that's going to take care of business tonight. They are a very good home team. I got them in regulation at -145. I have their team total over 3.5. I have the over in general in this game. I can see this being another high-scoring game with the Kraken in it. We know the Kraken don't play that great of defense this year. They're playing like an expansion team. I like the Stars in this matchup. Finally, Toronto Maple Leafs, Arizona Coyotes. Leafs are like -300 in this game, and I don't think that's 100% deserved. But Peter Mrazek is going to be in net for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Not confirmed yet, but I believe Karel Vejmelka will be in net for these Arizona Coyotes. Still no Mitch Marner for the Leafs. He's going to be out for a little bit longer. on the Arizona side. No Dzingel. They will not be without Chychrun and Hutton and Timmins. A couple of defensemen they'll be out, a couple of defensemen will be out as well. I took a shot once again in this game. Coyotes plus 1.5 goals and Coyotes team total over. I expect them to put up at least 3 goals against Peter Mrazek, who hasn't been in net for over a month. And in that game, he gave up 4 goals. So I like the Coyotes here to at least give me 3 goals. I think a 4-3 type of game. And I think at the end of the night, Coyotes may be ruining some people's parlays. People putting on the Maple Leafs either on the puck line or on the money line in their parlays. I think that Coyotes can potentially come out and shock the world tonight. So that's where I'm leaning in those games. And that is the entire NHL slate for today. Back to you, Lenny.
You're talking the Arizona Coyotes? I could have
Yes.
Listen, I know Peter Mrazek. I can't stand that dude. Oh, okay. You know why? I just can't stand that guy. So, I stayed away from that game in general, except I kind of lean in like a race to 3, or maybe it just the over. But the over's at 6. I do see a 4-3 game, but I don't know. I'm afraid of the whole 6.
I just can't lay a puck line or minus 300 with Peter Mrazek and the Maple Leafs on a second half of a back-to-back after an overtime game. This is just a situational spot where Coyotes money line could be a play.
Fair enough. I ain't mad at you. Let's bring Tim back into the stream and let's bounce. Can we bounce Nick out? Can you still hear me? We're good. No.
We're gonna have to have Nick.
I know how we do it.
Hey, it happens. It happens. But we get a decent sized NBA. So I believe we have 9 games tonight. So there's not as much stuff going on for injuries. So it kind of looks nice. Let's start with the Magic and the Wizards to start off. Speaking of COVID and stuff, Bradley Beal will be out, and then Carter Jr. will be out for Orlando along with Mo Bamba. Not really that many injuries, but Bradley Beal is a big part of this Wizards team, and I'm on the Magic plus 6.5 or 6. I think they keep this one close, especially I believe Washington is on a second leg of a back-to-back. Yep, they played OKC last night. I'm taking the Orlando Magic to keep it close. Slight sprinkle on the money line, nothing crazy. So I am on the Magic for that one. For the Celtics and the Pacers, Karis LeVert and Michael Brogdon will both be playing today, which is quite nice to see. If you have the Pacers, I believe that one started at a 3. I believe it's down to like a 2 at this point. Pacers, slight dogs at home. The only injury in this one, Marcus Smart with a thigh injury will be out for the Celtics. Other than that, if the players have been playing the past couple of games, they're going to continue to play tonight. This one I passed on. I wish I grabbed the Pacers early in the day. I didn't feel like there was enough value on that one. Not just yet. I see Francisco likes the Pacers. But we'll go ahead, keep moving. The Charlotte Hornets and the Philadelphia 76ers are up next. Nothing really going on with injuries in this one. Seth Curry, ankle injury, questionable. Kelly Oubre is out. Other than that, if the players have been playing, they're ready to roll now. So this game, I don't have any plays on this one either. It's a light slate. I only have 4 plays out of the 9 games, so nothing in terms of this one. Pretty similar to the next game, Miami and Atlanta. Jimmy Butler remains out for the Heat, along with Bam Adebayo. Clint Capella, doubtful for tonight's game as well for Atlanta. John Collins is probable tonight, but he's having a little bit of lower back issues as well. Other than that, not really many injuries in this one of any new or significance. For this one, another game that I laid off of, it would be a lean towards Atlanta for me, but I passed on that game. Dallas and the Knicks are up next. Kristaps Porzingis will remain out due to COVID protocols for this game. Derrick Rose remains out, and then Kemba Walker has also been ruled out against the Mavericks. Nerlens Noel will be available though for the Knicks today. I'm on the Mavs. I grabbed them -2. I think they get the job done. I don't trust the Knicks to cover spreads or anything like that. So I grabbed Dallas -2. Move on to the Rockets and the Spurs for the next game. Derek White could be available tonight against the Rockets if he gets one more negative test before tip-off. Kelton Johnson could play tonight as well, as long as he gets one more negative test before tip-off. And then Sion for Houston is probable for tonight's game, and Vassell could be playing tonight as long as he gets one more negative COVID test. So depending on those last tests towards game time, the Spurs could have a pretty healthy roster, and if that's the case, lean more towards the Spurs. And I did not bet in this game either, though. Up next, probably one of my favorite games of the day. We get the Utah Jazz and the Cleveland Cavaliers in Utah. There will be no Rudy Gobert for Utah and no Hassan Whiteside for Utah, both of them in COVID protocols. A couple other things. Rudy Gay remains out for Utah. Joe Ingles is questionable for Utah. Rajon Rondo is questionable for Cleveland. And Okoro is out for Cleveland. I'm personally on the Jazz for this game. This is the fourth game of a Western road trip for the Cavaliers, where they have only covered that first game against Portland. Cavs have also only covered in 2 out of their last 10 games, where they covered against Portland and they covered against a Toronto team when they won by 43, and Toronto was without 4 out of their 5 starters. So Cavs, yes, they're still the most profitable team in the NBA. Not lately, though. I'm fading them tonight on the road in Utah. I'm with you, Gloria. I like the Jazz as well tonight. Next up, you get the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Chicago Bulls. James Harden participated in morning shoot-arounds, but remains questionable with a knee injury for tonight's game. Kyrie Irving went through shoot-around, but is still listed as questionable for the Nets as well. It is a road game, so he would play if he is available. Other injuries, LaMarcus Aldridge remains out. Nicholas Claxton is questionable for today's game, a hamstring injury. The GOAT, Alex Caruso, is still health and safety protocol, so he's probably going to be out tonight. But other than that, no one else of significance is out in this game. I'm on the Bulls, and that's my last play for the night. But we get one more game before we wrap up the NBA slate, and that's the Lakers and the Kings. 2 teams that have...
Stop it. Get some help.
I love to fade this year. They're both hitting their... they're both cashing their spreads against the spread. Whoever did that was fantastic, by the way. Just want to mention that. But... okay, it's Lenny. It was Lenny. Okay, good. Fantastic job. Both these 2 teams hitting their against the spread at 41%. So this year, 2 teams don't cover spreads. LeBron James questionable for this game, but probable abdomen injury. And then Davis remains out. Carmelo questionable. I'm not betting this game, as Lenny put out. 1-800-GAMBLER. I'm not a fan of this one. But that is all the games in the NBA for tonight. Let's head back to Lenny in his little bar area.
Yeah, I had to throw that in there because you guys always do that to me. I never had the opportunity to do it to one of you. And here's the funniest thing about that is in the NBA contest that started on the Facebook page for Morningwood, I took the Lakers. I got them at like minus a 1.5 or 2. I don't know. I'm just saying I did it. So, but I also have a cricket play today. So, there's that, folks. Don't judge me. We can profile, just don't judge. All right, let's jump over to chat. Say hi to some people real quick. Pull that up. And we'll start with Francisco coming in. What's hot? He hit that demo. He hit the like button. Is Kyrie playing in Chicago?
Questionable.
Still questionable, right?
He participated in morning shoot-arounds, but is still questionable with an ankle injury.
So my initial thought was to take the Nets here, but there's a lot of question tags, question, marks there. So I laid off of it. I don't like anything to do with it.
I went Bulls.
Yeah. Francisco says, I like the Bulls like I did yesterday when they road killed the Pistons, covering the spread multiple times. They did. They put a good old-fashioned, passionate butt whooping on them.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention that the Bulls are on the second leg of a back-to-back, because most of their players didn't play most of the game. So all their the starters for the Bulls last night played anywhere from 27 to 30 minutes, which when they're normally averaging 35 to 40, That's nothing.
It's like a warm-up game. It's like playing JV, man.
They had a nice warm-up in Detroit, and now they actually get to play a real team.
The Pistons are just horrible. It's really.
You're just realizing this?
I know. I'm getting reminded every damn time they play. KG says I kind of like the Kraken to break their losing streak.
I don't know about that.
Didn't they just win a game?
No, they were competing against Colorado, and they blew that game. They're up 3-1 lost.
I had Colorado on the puck line. That's why I knew I lost them.
All right, Kraken money line.
Yep, that's fair. Joe says, yo, what's happening, Joe? Francisco likes the Bulls. Minus a half a point first half is a bet. Nets always start slow. They wake up in the fourth. Thoughts, Timmo?
I mean, I'm all over the Bulls anyway, so I won't turn down any Bulls bet.
There you go. I got big money on a parlay tonight. All right, good luck. What's the parlay? Don't just hold back.
Right
all right, I got Mavericks, Stars, Bulls, plus 359, 3-leg, money line. Parlay, this is a big one, guys. A big one. This is no BS. This is a big one.
I like it.
It's
good to me.
Mavs, I like.
Yep.
Stars, I like.
Yep.
Tim told me to take the Bulls, so I don't mind that. Goat time. What's happening, Ronnie? What's up, guys? Love this show. Hit the like button. Appreciate you, Eddie Sanchez. Always stopping by. Hit the like button. What's good? 3 thumbs up. 3 kings. 3 thumbs up. I like it. Hi, awesome people. CSM.
All right.
Hold on. I forgot to turn off my phone. And, somebody wants to tell me that my student loans are forgivable. Here, breaking news.
We're calling to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
I love when they go through their whole spiel about my student loans, and I'm like, the last time I was in college was for a party. I never even tried to get in. Like, I never went to college, okay? So, shockingly, I know, everybody, calm down. Everybody's like, what?
Whoa, a Detroit guy?
Shut up. Gloria says, hey, boys, my Chicago neighbors. There you go. Yeah, everybody had a Chicago party last night. I'm from Naperville, so I got to back the Bulls with the money. There you go. Hey, Gloria, what's happening? Hi, Francisco, Gloria says. Eddie Sanchez, in the NBA, I like the Celtics Pacers over, Orlando plus the points and over, Heat plus the 3 points and under 223.
All right. Pacers, Celtics over, fine. With more pieces back for the Pacers, this one can definitely be a higher scoring game. Orlando, I like. The over, I do not. I would be leaning towards the under because Orlando doesn't put up many points. I think it's going to be a lower defensive game. Heat plus 3. I lean towards the Hawks, but I didn't bet that game, and I could easily see that one being either a defensive garbage game or a 120 to 125 type game too. So I have really no thoughts on that Heat.
Fair enough. What up, Chi-Town? There you go. Yo. Fellas, Stimmy's on the Kraken team total under 2.5. Is that a Stimmy play?
I can see that. I could see that.
A Stimmy play?
I don't know. I don't mind that under in that. I am on the over in that game, but I think it's going to be more like 5-2 Stars. So,
yeah, 100%. Kryptonite, I'm gonna play that parlay. I'm probably gonna throw a little bit on there too. Hi, Joe. You're my neighbor. Eddie Sanchez says in college basketball, I like TCU plus 4 and the over. Nevada, Boise State under, and NC State, Louisville over. You guys got any plays on those college games?
TCU plus 4, it would be lean that way. We have Kansas State roughly about a 2-point favorite, and I'm already on the over. We did that one part of last night's Total Chaos. Nevada, Boise State under. We have it round at 137, so do with that as you wish. I don't know what the number is on that one. And then North Carolina State and Louisville. I believe I went over in that game on Total Chaos, but I did not bet it.
Fair enough. Joe says I put a good amount on the 3-leg, but ready to pull out if the Bulls get shaky late. Let's get this money.
The good thing with you, I think the Mavericks play early enough, and the Stars play at what time, Nick? 8. So look at those 2 games. If those 2s are going well, and you're worried about the Bulls,
bet the Nets.
Hedge and bet the Nets. That's my best advice.
Chase it.
No, hedge. Don't chase. Hedge. But you'll be lucky because both those games will be mostly way through the game, so you'll be able to get a good hint on whether or not.
Who hedges these days, though?
Yeah, I'm a chaser.
But if you hedge, then you're
Don't even say that. Money. Listen, chickens pay
Money
bills.
is money. I'm joking.
There you go. Quite a few people took Bruins on Morningwood. A lot of people were on the Boston Bruins on the puck line. A lot of people were on the Stars in regulation. A lot of people on the Leafs puck line. Everybody's just jumping all over the favorites. I don't hate it.
Watch, one dog is
but
going to
one
win.
dog's going to probably win.
One dog is going to win straight up, and two of them are going to cover plus 1.5.
I mean, I might just throw a little bit of money on just all three, favorites.
Round robin, the three underdogs tonight.
No, because only one's going to hit, not two.
Okay, fair enough.
That's my opinion. Terry says Kaprizov is back Friday.
Nice. Kirill
Nice.
Kaprizov.
I know
Yep.
who
My
he is. I'm messing
MVP
with
pick
Terry.
for next season.
Next season? You got an MVP pick for next season?
I'm
I'm
going
trying to figure out the MVP for this season.
when the futures come out next season, Kirill Kaprizov is going to have a tick. Oh, I already have my MVP for this season, and it's the grade 8, Alexander Ovechkin. I got him at plus 700. He's now at plus 275.
You beat that line. When first Net Picks and Chill show, you were all over that. So
Yeah.
Francisco likes the Bulls minus the half. Is that a half? Yeah, half first half.
Minus
Yeah.
half, first
Okay.
half.
All right. Joe says, "Where are you from, Gloria?" She's from. He's from Naperville. Gloria's from Elk Grove. Elk Grove in the house. There you go. Sean says, "Indy." All right. Here's some college b-ball for you, and some
No,
NBA.
these are NBAs.
Okay. My bad. Indiana over 210.5. Charlotte over 226. Orlando over 217. Dallas under 207. Spurs under 232. Utah under the 221.5. Chicago under 227.5.
Oh boy, Indiana. They're against Boston. Sure. I feel like with the players coming back for the Pacers, this one could be a little bit of a more up-tempo game. Charlotte against the 76ers. I almost had an over ticket. I haven't really been doing totals lately just because most of the numbers would be skewed because there's still a couple teams dealing with COVID stuff. So I'm going to end up getting back to that in a little bit. Orlando over. I just think that it's a little bit too high. Washington's a good defensive team, and Orlando doesn't score much. I could see Orlando covering and this one being like a 99 to 97 type game and go under. So not really a fan of the over there. Dallas under, why not? Against the Knicks. Knicks are not a good shooting team. Spurs under the 232. Careful. Rockets don't believe in defense, and the Spurs can shoot.
Never heard of
Utah
defense.
under, I'm all right with that one. And Chicago under, I'm all right with that one too.
There you go. All
Good luck.
Joe says, okay, nice, Gloria. You guys are neighbors. Small world after all. Sure is. Yep. Nick, what's your opinion on the Grand Salami?
Got the over 18.5 at even money.
That's not bad at all. But I'm afraid one of them, you just need one of them to be like a 5-4 game, 6-3, something like that. And then you're good. Because I think one of them might end up
Finishes at 6.
2-1, 3-2. I'm just saying. I don't know which one.
That would be the Yotes game. I think that would finish 3-2.
Okay. Lex says, Supness, what's happening? Lex, Tim's been brush that beard. Brush that beard, Tim. Get come on, man.
I gotta shave it.
I turned mine up. It got annoying. I'm gonna
Christina won't let me
reshape. I gotta
shave it, though.
reshape. Pacers, that's what he's on. Indiana is now -1.
Wow, I got Indiana, I got Indiana plus 3.5 and plus 127 this morning.
Nice. Mike says Celtics, Browns. Celtics, Brown, and Tatum both have over 20 points tonight, and they roll the Pacers. That's bold.
That's bold.
Bold, Mike Davis. Bold. Celtics line. A pick 'em. Oh,
Yeah.
you just had a okay.
Okay, yep, gotcha.
I'm feeling great tonight. We're gonna get a winner. I like it, Joe. I like it. Gloria's on the Jazz. The 3-leg all spreads. All spread apart. Mavs, Stars, Bulls. Ready to cash out at the Stars game, but prepared for the Bulls. Ride that bad boy out. Chicago -1.5. Sacramento money line, and the Spurs -7.
Bulls, I'm on with you. I did not bet the other games. I would lean towards Sacramento because I love fading the Lakers. And Spurs at this point, if their three guys are going to be healthy tonight that were questionable earlier today, then I'm fine with that.
I have a play on the Kings and the Spurs, so I approve.
There you go. Well, thank God the NHL guy approved.
It's the NBA expert. No, I'm the
My
resident
bad.
NBA expert. We're good.
My bad. Xavier says Villanova versus Xavier over 138.5. Question mark?
We have it lined at a 140, so that's fine. We didn't bet it though, so take that with a grain of salt.
Okay. Stop it. Get some help. Yeah. Crying Jordan meme. Yeah, for sure. I just took Ja Morant to win the MVP plus 4,000. Let's go.
You just took, or you? Because that was the original line. I will say I did recently bet 2 futures, which I'll talk more about on the show tonight. Ja Morant, I grabbed him plus 1,000 to win MVP, and then Memphis Grizzlies to win the NBA Finals.
Yes, we'll talk more about this tonight. 9 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Pacific. Shooting hoops, me and Tim. 9 o'clock Eastern, like I said, 6 o'clock Pacific. All things NBA. We will be talking. So we won't. We were trying to have Sean Austin on, but Sean Austin's wife went ahead and had her birthday today. Like, what the hell? The nerve. So there's that. But we will have somebody on tomorrow, or next Wednesday, I should say. Sean says Kyrie and Dormant are out. Bulls going to smash Brooklyn.
Who's Dormant?
I don't know.
No,
Durant? Maybe he meant Durant. Probably Durant. Autocorrect
Durant's
sometimes.
not out.
I don't know.
Durant's questionable, but Durant's not out. Durant's supposed to be in.
Sean says he took the Bucks guy at 500 as well.
Oh, Giannis Antetokounmpo? Makes sense.
Yeah, Lex says they broke their losing streak. Oh, wait, they really did lose that lead. Yeah, they lost that game.
Yeah.
Should I lay the points on the Hornets plus the Bulls money line?
I like the Bulls money line. Hornets are against Sixers, so I wouldn't mind that either. It would be leaning towards the Hornets.
Fair enough. Joe says, I'm feeling great about my odds tonight, people. Feeling great about them. Joe, so am I. I heard a stat for you, Lenny, about the Detroit Lions. Oh, don't talk football today.
No, move on.
It was on Jalen and Co. No, hold on. New York Giants have lost 10 games in each of their last 4 or 5 years. The Giants have lost 10 games in each of their last 4 or 5 years. What's that got to do with the Lions? Because Jalen Rose said it? Oh, Jalen Rose said something that not even the Lions have done. No, yeah, the Lions.
Man, as a Giants fan, that hurts. But I'm glad they fired Joe Judge. And if I was the Giants, I would trade away Saquon and Daniel Jones.
Corey Fladger says he thinks Kyrie is playing, just throwing off the betters. He only plays away. Why not? Who knows what Kyrie's doing?
It doesn't say anything with COVID stuff. It says an ankle injury, which has been plaguing him for a while, even last year.
That's fair. Francisco says, Halenese Rose said something that even I got you. Ronnie, I told you Stanford upset last night. He did. Yeah, he did tell you. What do you guys mean when you mean hedge? Is that cross betting?
So no, hedging is essentially, say if I had a 4-leg parlay or something, and the games are like 7, 7:30, and then 10 o'clock are my 4 games. And normally you try to do that so that you can have the opportunity to hedge. Say if I bet $100 and the odds are plus 1,100 or something to win $1,100, I'll watch the first 3 games. If all 3 of them win, then I would go and take like $500 and throw it on the opposite side of that 10 o'clock game. So no matter what, if Team A wins, I win the parlay, or Team B wins, I win my bet with that. No matter what, I'm profiting on that parlay or whatever. So that's the whole part of hedging. And that's the only time I would hedge.
Joe says he won on Stanford yesterday. There you go. Yeah. Alexander says Miami tonight. You like the Heat tonight?
Yes, I do.
There you go. So round robin, the plus 1.5 in NHL. The puck lines, the under.
I don't hate it. The only one I'm kind of worried about is that I wouldn't put the plus 1.5 as the Kraken, because I like the Stars, but I like the other 2 dogs for tonight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. I think Boston and Dallas to go off. Go ahead.
I want to hockey real quick. I did mention, I was talking in the group chat earlier. You can get all 3 draws. They're at least plus 380 or higher with all 3 games. Bet like a half a unit on each. If one game goes to overtime, you're making money. And I feel like one game could go to overtime tonight. That's just a thought from me, because I'm mathematical. It's like, well, if I bet the 3 of these, the chances of one of them going to overtime could be decent. So I don't know. I throw that one out there and see what happens.
I'll be honest with you. I don't mean to be the public guy or whatever, but I like all three favorites, and I like all three favorites to win big tonight. Like all three of them score 5 goals.
Yeah, when I bet these plus 1.5s on these plus 200, plus 300 underdogs, I understand in the back of my head that is a very real ending to those games with the teams I have getting absolutely blown out because, newsflash, they suck. Coyotes suck. But I bet lines, not teams, and I just saw value at plus whatever it was.
There's great value there.
So I just take the plus 1.5, and I don't risk them having to win the game straight up.
Right. Great value there. I mean, I'm not betting on all that. I mean, I'm just saying, like, when I see that, like, there's great value there, but I don't, it's like, in my head, I'm just, I just lay off. Sometimes the best bet is no bet.
One big favorite's going to fall straight up tonight. That's what I feel, because I don't think every favorite's going to cash.
I could see that. I just hope it's not the ones I bet. I mean, I'm on the Boston puck line, and I'm on the Stars in regulation, so... I really don't care.
For the record, I have $0 in hockey moment.
There you go. Sean wants to know: is the Coyotes your dog of the night or the 3?
Yes.
Fair enough. Ronnie says, I don't understand teasers and round robins. Round robins is basically, it's real simple. If you got 3 teams, you just need 2 out of 3 of them to win. You're making 4 bets if you bet a 3-team parlay. You make 4 bets. You bet all 3 of them as 1 bet. Then these 2 is 1 bet. Yeah, and then these 2, and then these 2, whatever. It's like that. So you just got to go like 2 out of 3. I do a lot of those. I do a lot of 2 out of 3 round robins, stuff like that. And teasers, you're just teasing points. It's different odds. Yeah. I did a round robin in the NHL today. Well, Gloria, please share. Francisco says, how about John Morant pooping on the Warriors? That boy is fearless. He really is.
I will say right now, John Morant is the best point guard in the NBA right now.
I don't think that's a statement, though. I think that's by far. I think he's that good, to be honest with you. But
he is that good.
He's a MVP candidate, 100%.
Lane Elliott likes the Rockets gave up 74 points to the T-Wolves in the first half the other day. Yeah, they don't play. They don't play defense. They don't know how. Yeah, Ronnie likes the under 236 in the Bulls Nets.
Why not?
Gloria says, get some beard oil, guys. Get some beard oil. I got some. I just trimmed my stuff off. Ronnie says, top hockey pick. What's your top hockey pick?
I'll go with my last Woodie standing pick, Stars and Reg.
Oh, Stars and Reg. Yeah, I like that. High point -3 for Greg and stuff.
High point. Okay. I had him right here. Hold on. I don't see him on my page.
Joe, I'm going to after the show.
Yeah, it'd be. I don't know. It'd be a lean towards the other way because I have that game and I'd pick them.
That's
if I can get plus 3 points on South Carolina upstate, that would be the side.
Joe, as soon as we're done here, when we're almost done, I'm gonna jump on that, so I'm not afraid of that. Spencer Dinwiddie over 17.5 points. Kansas State -4. Washington -1.5 for Sean as well.
Okay, Dinwiddie. I mean, good luck. I mean, with no Bradley Beal, I'm all right with that. Kansas State -4. We would lean the opposite way with whoever they're playing. I don't remember who they're playing, but we mentioned that game earlier, and I don't remember the other play. Washington.
Gloria's going to tell you on that, Joe. There you go. Lane likes Chicago, Brooklyn looking trappy, so I like the Bulls. Are a good call. There you go. Joe says, hell yes, Gloria. So, Gloria, let's win. Stanford blew my parlay, Ronnie says. Sean says, I also took the Raptors to win the division plus 4,000. I may be able to swing the basketball show tonight. Lenny, time will tell. Hey, let us know. Just shoot me a text or whatever. We'll be on.
You got my thing.
Either one. Yeah. Greg says Boise State +1. Okay.
Nothing really backing.
I know. Learn something new. I think I've hedged while I'm betting. I do that sometimes, and you do profit even though if it's a little. Yeah, you just kind of guarantee yourself a little bit of money rather than taking risk. But Joe says out of the 3 Mavs play first at 6, then Stars play over an hour later, and then the Bulls play at 9 on his time. It's essentially betting each game at a time. That's how I love to bet. There you go. All the favorites win. That's the most degenerate thing Lenny has ever said, other than anything about
really well in the NHL. That's the thing, though. Chalk's been hitting.
Yeah, I mean,
last night was a great day for puck lines.
I'll be honest with you. I might take them. I might do a little degenerate and take all 3 of them on the puck line, all the favorites on the puck line, and round robin that. Because 2 out of 3 of them could hit. But that's really me degenerating.
Yeah, I'm not someone that'll come on the internet and say just take all the favorites, though. So
yeah. Oh, I'm that guy. But not at this chalk. I won't tell you to do that. I didn't bet it. I'm just saying. But I think all 3 favorites win. Stars puck line. Joe says, we'll celebrate at Rivers soon. Hell yes, Gloria. Bananas and Grapes says, do you guys like this parlay? Duke moneyline, Tulsa moneyline, Bulls moneyline, Bruins moneyline, Leafs moneyline, Stars moneyline. Speaking of all favorites.
I will say no already. One of the Bruins or the Leafs will fall tonight.
I can see that happening.
And I would say for the basketball ones, Tulsa fine, Bulls fine. Be careful with Duke. Coach K is not coaching tonight. He's got a non-COVID illness and will be out tonight.
Yeah,
I love how they have to specify non-COVID illnesses.
They do.
Yeah. Sean says, Sean must watch Professor MJ's YouTube for NBA player props. I don't know. Jair says, exactly all 3 play today.
Yep.
Okay. We will talk tomorrow, Lenny, how we won the 3-leg parlay. Oh, yeah, we will. That's going to wrap it up.
9 o'clock, and we'll discuss how your parlays look.
Yeah, stop by on the Shoot and Hoop show tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, and we'll talk about where you're at. Where you're at on that parlay, brother. That's going to wrap it up for us, though. Game Time Decision. I'm Detroit Lenny. That's Nick and Tim Earl from ESB. Don't forget to check out their ESB.com website. Check out the promo. 7-day package, $49.99. If you haven't already, you should be subscribed to this YouTube channel and the ESB YouTube channel. Check out all that as well. We're at Game Time Decision. We're here Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern. We'll see you guys tomorrow. You know the drill. Good luck, unless you're against us.
See ya.